In the high-stakes world, ang marketing, creativity, and innovation ang key sa success. Pero, ano ang mangyayari kapag personal biases ang nagdidikta sa decision-making process? Meet Alex, a talented marketing specialist. Si Alex ay nagtatrabaho sa isang dynamic team where ideas are constantly flowing. Pero beneath the surface, may isang subtle yet pervasive issue affecting team's morale and productivity. As we follow Alex's journey, we'll explore the complex web ng favoritism, bias, and power dynamics na pwedeng makaapekto sa kahit anong team, even the most well-intentioned ones. The team is brainstorming ideas for a new skincare campaign. Si Rachel, ang leader, ay nagpapahayag ng kanyang thoughts para sa project.
Kailangan nating gumawa ng campaign na makaka-attract sa mga customers natin. Tapos, para mapakita na rin sa kanila yung mga benefits ng ilalabas nating product. May suggestion ba kayo?
I have an idea, ma'am. Let's get some bloggers or influencers to share their glow-up transformation. At gagamitin din natin ang ating product na tatawagin ay Glowing Skin Challenge.
Ma'am Cruz, I agree with Jamie's idea.
I like that idea. Pwede tayo makipag-collab sa mga sikat na influencer.
Ma'am, actually, iniisip ko, pwede naman tayo mag-focus sa pinaka-benefits ng product natin and also kung ano yung mga unique ingredients na nandun sa mismong product natin. In that way, pwede natin siyang ipasok sa campaign na skincare awareness.
Interesting naman yung idea mo. Pero parang I think mas gagana yung idea ni Jaime para sa project natin to.
Gusto ni Alex mag-share ng idea, pero pinutol siya ni Rachel.
Pero iniisip ko kasi, dapat i-highlight natin yung pinaka-benefits.
No, Alex. Mag-focus tayo sa idea ni Jaime.
Pero Rachel, sa tingin ko kasi magkakakonect talaga
Later na lang, Alex. Mag-focus tayo sa idea ni Jaime.
Sobrang disappointed si Alex sa pag-i-interrupt ni Ma'am Rachel sa kanyang sinasabi. Makikita sa kanyang muka ang labis na pagkadismaya dahil sa pagiging bias ni Ma'am Rachel sa idea ni Jamie. Their campaign was launched but it failed. Ang sales nila were lower than their expected sales and their engagement on social media was not as positive. At nang dahil dito, si Jamie ay sinisisi ang kanyang team sa pagkabigo ng kanilang campaign.
Kung sumuporta lang talaga lahat sa idea ko at na-execute na maayos, hindi sana magiging successful to. Siguro naman baka talaga kulang tayo sa promotion or sa pag-market ng ating products.
Hindi naman ata fair yun, Jimmy. Yung ideas mo, may flaws from the start. Dapat mag-focus tayo sa mismong benefits tsaka unique selling points ng products natin. Besides, yung campaign natin all about aesthetics lang naman eh. Kulang tayo sa substances. Tsaka hindi naman talaga natin pinag-aralan yung target market natin.
Tama si Alex. Ayon sa data, hindi natin naabot yung target audience natin. And masyado tayong nakafocus sa visuals. Kaya, hindi natin na-highlight yung mga benefits ng product natin.
Pero naman, ang dami natin nakitang positive feedback sa social media. Paano naman mangyari yun?
Feedback is one thing. Sales is the key to success. Let's analyze kung saan tayo nagkamali para matuto tayo sa failure na ito at makagawa ng better strategy para sa next campaign natin.
Nag-call ulit si Rachel ng proper meeting para mapag-usapan ang failure ng campaign. Nagsalita na rin si Alex patungkol sa team dynamics.
Rachel, before we start, I think we need to talk about something. It's been bothering me na kasi. I feel like yung ideas ng iba is mas binibigyan mong pansin compared to others. Sobrang laking epekto nun para sa project natin. Specifically yung idea ni Jamie. Lagi mong pina-priority even though hindi naman talaga yung best para sa project natin.
Alex, isang seryosong pambibintang yan. Pwede mo bang bigyan ng halimbawa sa ibig mo sabihin?
Halimbawa na lang neto nung campaign natin. Yung ideas ni Jamie is binigyan mo agad ng green light even though hindi niya naman talaga to napaliwanag ng maayos. Samantalang yung ideas ko is dinismiss mo agad kahit hindi ko pa to napapaliwanag. And hindi mo ako binigyan ng konsiderasyon. I feel like sobrang unfair nun para sa atin. Alam mo, teamwork dapat to dahil team tayo. And kailangan papakinggan natin yung opinion ng bawat isa, hindi lang yung opinion ng isang tao.
I appreciate your honesty, Alex. I will definitely take this into consideration. As what you said, we need to work as a team to succeed.
Oh my gosh, Alex, you look so stressed.
Kaya nga girl, look at yourself. Parang stress na stress ka kakaisip dyan sa manager ng si Rachel.
It's just work. Hindi ko nga may favoritism sa team namin. Hindi ko alam paano ko i-handle.
Ganun ba? Maybe you should talk to Rachel about it.
I've tried but hindi ko alam kung papakinggan niya ako. Feel like bias siya sa ideas lagi ni Jamie.
That's not good. You should push what's best for the team, not just for Jane. I think naman pag kinausap siya ng masinsina, papakinggan ka rin.
Exactly. Kaya nga, itatry ko ulit siyang kausapin kung titignan ko baka may solution para sa
Alex and Rachel have a one-on-one conversation na kung saan si Alex ay pinuntahan si Ma'am Rachel upang muling kausapin patungkol sa bias about Jamie.
Hello po, ma'am. Good morning po.
Good morning, Alexa. Please take your seat.
Ma'am Rachel, I wanna talk about something that's been bothering me po.
Yeah, sure. What's your concern?
Hindi na po ako magpapaligoy-ligoy. I feel like you've been favoring Jamie's ideas over others. And napapansin na rin po yun ng mga iba nating ka-member. Hindi ko po alam kung aware po kayo doon.
Ano bang nangyayari sa akin? Naging ganun nga ba ako? Bakit lagi ko pinapaboran ang ideas ni Jamie? It is because he's more creative or it is because I just like his enthusiasm? Wait, maybe I'm just being biased without realizing it. Dapat lang talaga akong makinig sa ideas ng lahat, hindi lang kay Jamie, para sa ibang members ng team.
Pasensya na, ngayon ko lang na-realize na ganun na pa rin dating sa inyo.
Ayun nga po yung problema. So, we should consider everyone's input po. Hindi lang po yung kay Jamie kasi sobrang laking epekto po nun para sa team moral natin.
Kailangan ko talaga mag-improve. Dapat akong nagbibigay ng pagkakataon sa lahat para mag-contribute. Hindi lang dapat si Jamie ang pinapakinggan ko. Kailangan ko talaga mag-adjust at maging more inclusive.
Naiintindihan ko lahat ng sinabi mo. Maybe naging bias lang ako at di yun na-realize agad.
We can work this together. We can create a more inclusive team dynamics.
Let's go. Let's do that.
In the next day, the team gathers for their next meeting with a fresh perspective.
Okay, let's start the meeting. This time, I want to hear everyone's idea.
I think we should focus on the product's benefits, like its anti-aging properties and its natural ingredients.
Pwede. I like that idea. We can also incorporate bloggers or influencers to showcase our product benefits.
I love where this is going. Let's work together to create a campaign that showcases the product best features.
And that's the story of Alex and his team. They learned that recognizing and addressing biases is key to building stronger teams. It's not always easy, but it's worth it. By being aware of our biases and working together, we can create something truly amazing. The team's journey shows us that with courage and willingness to learn, we can overcome our biases and achieve great and amazing things in our life.
Sorry. Pasensya na. Pasensya na.
You look so stressed.
Kaya nga girl, parang stress na stress ka kakaisip na naman ba yan dyan sa...
Pasensya na.
Oh my gosh, Alex, what's going on?
Pasensya na. Everyone, focus. Kailangan natin gumawa ng campaign para makita ng mga target market natin ng mga benefits ng product natin. Do you guys have any ideas? Pasensya na. Ano na lang? Ano na lang? Ano na lang?